Insights and I'm Maria Shakil. 4 years after the bill was passed, the contentious Citizenship Amendment Act has become a reality. The CAA, which makes religion for the first time a test of Indian citizenship, was cleared by Parliament in December of 2019. After the notification which was issued today, the government can grant citizenship to non-Muslim migrants from Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan who came to India before December 31st, 2014. In fact, a spokesperson for the Union Home Ministry has said that eligible individuals could submit citizenship applications in a completely online mode for which a web portal has been provided. No other documentation will be sought from the applicants. The notification, long pending, has drawn some sharp reactions, but expected reactions from opposition. First, all the reactions, and then I bring in the guest. First, what Home Minister Amit Shah said in December last year, talking essentially about his government's commitment towards CAA.
और दीदी कई बार हमारे शरणार्थी भाइयों को गुमराह कर रही कि सीए होगा नहीं होगा, कानून बनाकर रुक गए। आज मैं आप सबके सामने कहकर जाता हूं, सीए इस देश का कानून है, इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता, सबको नागरिकता मिलने वाली है। जब लाल भाई यहां शासन करते थे, कम्युनिस्ट शासन करते थे और दीदी ने उनको हराया, देश भर में अच्छा लगा कि अब शायद बंगाल में परिवर्तन आएगा, बंगाल विकास के रास्ते पर चल पड़ेगा। मगर दीदी ने तो शासन ऐसा चलाया कि लोग कहने लगे कि कम्युनिस्ट अच्छे थे।
रूल्स नोटिफिकेशन में अगर हम देखेंगे कि ये डिप्राइव कर रहा है लोगों का अधिकार को, तो हम उसको खिलाफ में लड़ेंगे। लेकिन अभी चुनाव जब आते हैं, एक कुछ गाप गप पकड़ते हैं, ये भी एक गाप गप है, लेकिन असली फायदा किसी को नहीं मिलेगा।
बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट का मतलब है कि 2024 का इलेक्शन एक कम्युनल इलेक्शन हो। 2024 इलेक्शन में बंगाल में, वेस्ट बंगाल में, असम में और त्रिपुरा में और हिंदू बंगाली, जो आप लोग जानते हो, हिंदू बंगाली और बांग्लादेशी जो नागरिक है, हिंदू बांग्लादेशी नागरिक है, उस लोग का ज्यादा वोट मिलने के लिए ये काम किया है। मैं विनती करता हूं कि डेमोक्रेटिकली एंड पीसफुली सब लोग आंदोलन करने के लिए रास्ता पर आ जाइए।
The people, indigenous people of Assam and northeastern region will not accept CAA because it is anti-indigenous, unconstitutional, communal, violative of the Assam Accord, and it's a protector of the illegal Bangladeshis. So after historic Assam movement, the Assam Accord was signed. So we have taken the burden up to 71. Beyond 71, we cannot take a load of illegal foreigners in the state of Assam. Assam and Northeast is not a dumping ground for illegal Bangladeshis. And all Assam Students Union is taking vote to fight against this injustice in a non-violent, peaceful, democratic way, along with a legal fight.
Let me bring in my guests now. Neeta Kanwar is a Hindu from Pakistan. Her parents are still in Pakistan. We have Dr. Shantanu Sen, a member of parliament of the Trinamool Congress. Spokesperson of the BJP, Tuhin Sinha, is joining us. Suhas Chakma is Director of Rights and Risks Analysis Group. Sajjan Kumar, Political Analyst. We have Neerja Chaudhary, Senior Journalist. नीता कन्वर, मैं आपके साथ सबसे पहले सवाल पूछूंगी, आप इस मूव को आप किस तरह से देखती हैं?
मैं इस मूव को बहुत एक पॉजिटिव और बहुत एक अच्छी खुशी की लहर है, क्योंकि जो प्रॉब्लम्स मैंने फेस की है, कि मैं 2001 में इंडिया आई थी और 2019 में मुझे नेशनैलिटी मिली थी, तो आई फेस्ड मैनी प्रॉब्लम्स। तो अब ये चीज़ जो अब माइनॉरिटीज़ जो हिंदू आएंगे वो ये चीज़ें फेस नहीं करेंगे। सो आई एम सो हैप्पी फॉर देम।
Yes, so tell me about rest of your family. They are still in Pakistan, I believe.
No, my mother, she's here in India, and my father, he is in Pakistan. And even my brother and sisters, they are here in Jodhpur.
And what about rest of them? Are they all citizens of India?
Yes, they all are citizens of India.
So will you be having some members of your extended family who will now apply after the CAA has been notified?
Yes, of course. My father, Next year he's coming to India, and my real brother is coming to India. So he'll get in बहुत अच्छे उसमें उनको वीजा मिल जाएगा कम टाइम में, कम समय में.
All right, Neeta, thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Shantanu Sen, some very sharp reactions coming in from Mamata Banerjee. She has said that if she would be opposing it because if it discriminates against people. But, how does it really discriminate is the question that's coming in from the ruling BJP in Delhi.
Mamata Banerjee's stand, our party stand is very clear since day one. It's another big political Jumla of Bharatiya Jumla party before the election. And once again, it's a carrot and stick issue. You can see 5 years. It took 5 years to frame the rules, even after bulldozing the bill in the parliament in 2019 December, which was supposed to be completed by 2020 June. And they sought for extension 9 times. Now, before this election, in order to play the religious card, they are bringing this. And once again, this is being done by our learned publicity master, Prime Minister. Our stand is very clear. Those who have been already residing in our country, who have been exercising their voting rights in order to elect central government or state government, who are already enjoying the other constitution given facilities, they are already the citizens of our country. There is no need to prove their citizenship further. And that's why we have opposed it, we have been opposing it, and we will be opposing it tooth and nail in the coming days.
Okay. So if you are very clear about your opposition, then will it be a non-issue now? I mean, because it has been notified so late, Tuhin Sinha, is this really a political talking point?
Well, Maria, this is a historic moment for the country. We have often been asked, Tariq kab bataoge? But then, sometimes Tariq takes its time because a better thing is to do it in a foolproof manner, even if it's slightly delayed. Today, the only people who have a problem with CAA in India are ironically also those people who have perpetrated Sandesh Khali kind of horror upon Hindus in India. So their intent is very clear. There is absolutely nothing communal about this act. In fact, the percentage of Hindus in Pakistan has come down from 20% to 2% over a period of 7.5 decades. In Bangladesh, from 1971, it has come down. From 1971, when it was 20%, it is now in the range of 8%. This is not organic decline. This is obviously because of persecution. This is obviously because of brutality, which the minorities in those countries have been facing. And I think if a legislation prioritizes citizenship for them or creates a path for citizenship on a prioritized basis, what wrong is there in it? In fact, there is Nehru, in fact, in 1949 had written a letter to the then Assam CM, Gopinath Bordolai, clearly advising him that he should create a distinction between Hindu refugees and Muslim migrants from East Pakistan.
Yes.
In 2003, Manmohan Singh, who was then in Rajya Sabha as a Congress Rajya Sabha MP, had clearly dwelt upon the need for urgent citizenship for minorities being persecuted in Bangladesh. So Congress and the opposition obviously has a different stand when they are in opposition and a different stand when they are in government.
Okay, so then in that case, Neerja Chaudhary, will you say that, the lot of water has flown under the bridge perhaps from the reaction that we saw in 2019 to now? Are you anticipating that this will not draw such kind of sharp reaction that it drew from opposition as the kind of, the challenges or what we had seen last time around? It will be more of a smooth sailing. The government has managed to communicate why it is not really seen as anti-minorities. It is not about Indian Muslims. It is about persecuted minorities from 3 countries.
I think coming as it does, the notification of the rules. The bill, as you know, was passed in 2019. And even the presidential assent was given to it, but the rules needed to be framed.
Yes.
And that the government has chosen to do it today with the days before the election 2024 will be notified is a very significant, the timing is very significant. I think it will be a polarizing issue. It will be one of the polarizing issues which the BJP will hope particularly in a state like West Bengal. You know, there are 3-4 states where the BJP will hope to up its number from the 2019 tallies. West Bengal is certainly one of them. And UP will be one of them, where it's got 62 seats in 2019, 71 in 2014. So I think it will hope to add, say, another 8-10 to its tally. So I think this issue can be a polarized issue. It was a polarizing decision, a very controversial decision. As you know, in 19, we saw huge protests with large numbers of Muslim women coming out also. Now, will it be a toned down reaction? I think Mamata Banerjee's response has already shown the line that they're going to take. What will be very interesting to see is the reaction in Assam, where it was not only a Hindu-Muslim divide, it's a foreigners versus illegal immigrants versus the local people. And many of them see it as a violation of the 1985 Assam Accord, which was brought in by Rajiv Gandhi, where the cutoff date was 1971. Anybody who'd come into the country before that got citizenship, anybody after that, no. So I think now citizenship for the non-Muslim migrants who've come over because they were persecuted in these 3 countries is going to be, I think, the timing of it gives you an inclination that the BJP will hope to reap the benefit, electoral benefit from it in certain states of India.
Yes, so how will it really play out in Assam, Suhas Chakma? Because, you know, what all Assam Student Union has said, Samujal Bhattacharya, that this is unconstitutional, communal, violative of Assam courts. How is the Assam government planning to counter this? Do they have a plan?
If you look at the rules which were notified today, this is not something which people are going to, take note of or going to apply. If people have come from other side of the borders, they already possess the documents to prove themselves as citizens in, say, for example, West Bengal. So there is no need for them to go and reapply. And if you look at the Schedule 1A, you have to prove documents which are issued by the foreign governments. And the moment you produce those documents, of course, there will be a question of verification. Now, the second issue is any locally reputed community can certify that you are a Hindu. Then the question would be arising, which are these locally renowned or well-known organizations. You have not notified them. So any organizations can, certify them. So that's why, people in Bengal, those who have come, even if they have come, they are already citizens. They are not going to join in the queue to prove that, with the documents they have come into India or the documents which they have to bring from Pakistan, Bangladesh or elsewhere. So actual implementation is actually cumbersome for an applicant. It will be only beneficial to people who have been excluded under the NRC in Assam, 1.9 million people. So that's why I think it will be very contentious. It might go completely against the BJP. And the last point I wanted to say, this is a joke. Why is it a joke? The Chakmas had come in 1964. We were settled in Arunachal Pradesh. There was a judgment from the Supreme Court of India in 1996. And there was another judgment from the Supreme Court on 15 September 2015. Central government has not given the citizenship to any of the Chakmas in the last 60 years. And then now you bring in this legislation saying that you are going to grant citizenship. What kind of a joke is this? We are a country governed by the rule of law, and you have 2 Supreme Court judgments not being even attended by any party.
Sajjan Kumar, when the BJP won that surprise number of 18 in 2019 Lok Sabha elections, CAA was just part of a manifesto. When they went ahead and ensured that it is passed in the parliament, they were hoping to reap dividends in the 2021 West Bengal assembly elections. That was not to be. We saw what really happened. So what do you think is BJP's calculation when they have gone ahead with this implementation just weeks ahead of the Model Code of Conduct?
The calculation is clear. If you see West Bengal, particularly 2 districts, one is North 24 Pargana and second is the Nadia district, which borders Bangladesh. And therein you see it's not just the people who are coming from the Bangladesh, it's primarily among them it is overwhelmingly the Dalit community. So you call them Namo Shudra, and a section of them are also popularly known as Matuas. So one thing is that they voted even when BJP lost. Among them, among the Dalits, BJP is way ahead than the TMC, both in 2019 and also in 2021. So one, it is targeting the Dalit Hindu Bengalis in those areas. Second, in Assam, if you see Barak Valley, which is Silchar, Hailakandi, and Karimganj, the district, and mind is therein also overwhelming majority of the Bengali Hindus who came, they came from the district Sylhet, Bipin Chandra Pal's birthplace. There also you see the proportion of the Dalit Bengalis, Hindu Bengalis being more. Third, you see Tripura. In Tripura, wherein the demography changed in 71, wherein tribals became 30% the original inhabitant, and Hindu Bengalis became 70%. There also the majority of the Hindu Bengalis came from districts like Noakhali, Komila, wherein we know that, there was a horror during the time of partition. So that way BJP is not only catering to that section of the Bengali Hindus, but within that also they are catering the bottom of the pyramid. This is one. Second, in Assam, the calculation within BJP was, if they go for pushing the CAA, then pro-NRC lobby, that is the Assamese Hindu, would be antagonistic. But we have seen both ASU and AGP, they have lost the plot. Under Hemant Biswa Sarma, BJP surprisingly has been able to bring both the Barak Valley, that is Bengali Hindus, and Assamese Hindu together, and thereby constituting a majority. So this kind of a fear of if CAA is there, NRC will make it a zero-sum game is not there, and therefore certainly BJP is catering to unite the Bengalis in Assam, in West Bengal, and also in Tripura. This is one. Another thing, yeah.
Okay. I have just enough time for Shantanu Sen and Tuhin Sinha. 1 minute to both of you. Dr. Shantanu Sen, how's your political calculation looking after this implementation of CAA?
So we have made it very clear prior to the election. Once again, our publicity master, Prime Minister, he has come out with this political jumla and this carrot and stick policy. But our party, we have made up our mind. People of Bengal, they are with me. They know the actual character of this Bharatiya Jumla party. And so far our party stand is concerned, if we see that the right of any community is being deprived, we will fight tooth and nail.
Okay, but the question really here is, Shantanu Sen, that the BJP may say that they walked the talk. They not only spoke about it, they ensured that it is notified.
No, BJP is absolutely ruining the basic federal structure of our country. They are violating the basic provision of Indian Constitution. That's why they are so desperate. They should have discussed with the state government concerned. But unfortunately, BJP hardly cares of this cooperative federalism. यहाँ पर तो जमींदार राज चल रहा है. That's why we have started sloganing.
Okay, so you don't look at it from the prism of humanitarian issue, which the notification actually talks about. Tuhin Sinha, do you think you'll find it difficult to explain to the people the real intent?
Well, not at all.
As you did 4 years ago, there was a huge challenge.
No, not at all. Last time they managed to spread canards. Last time they managed to mislead the people. This time we are wiser. Besides, there is an international parallel to CAA. The Lautenberg Amendment of 1989-90 is a very similar law, giving precedence to minorities, persecuted minorities from the erstwhile Soviet Union and Iran. So one, there is an international parallel. It's not as if, we've done something which no other country has done. Number two, like I mentioned, Mamata Banerjee and TMC are the worst impacted because they have perpetrated similar persecution of Hindus even within Bengal. Finally, the BJP doesn't believe in political calculations. We believe in walking the talk, as you rightly mentioned. We believe in living up to our election manifestos and executing them in toto, and that is what wins us goodwill and trust of the people.
Really? Why have not BJP implemented the Supreme Court judgments?
Okay.
So I just wanted to ask Mr. Sinha, why have not the BJP government implemented the Supreme Court judgment as on date with respect to the Chakmasing
in living up to our election manifestos.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Shantanu Sen, Tuhin Sinha, Suhas Chakma, Sajjan Kumar and Neerja Chaudhary. Of course, this is the beginning of what will be a lot of political back and forth on this story, which is, of course, the implementation of CAA. The government is saying that it has walked the talk. something that they ensured the passage in from the Parliament after it was also endorsed by the President of India. It needed rules. The rules have been framed in now. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching.